sorry. But yeah, so if you do have another recommendation for me. Hey guys, and welcome back to my channel, and happy 2022. Yes, it's 2022. 2021 is in the past. I can't even say how blessed I am, like we are, Mark and I are, for 2021. 2021 was the year of so many firsts. We bought our first home. We have our first daughter. 2022 goals. Let's get in. Let's just dive right in. So I'm the person that takes goals and I break them down into different categories. So the categories I have is personal, health, marriage, and work. Personal. I want to read my Bible daily. I am not good at this, and I'm not going to pretend that I'm good at this. I go through bouts where, yes, I'm reading daily, yes, I'm studying well, and then holidays, I get sick, yada, 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 and it crashes and burns. So that is my goal this year. I have a tracker in my very pretty little notebook here. And I'm a very visual person that if I see that I'm not doing great, I can go back and look at those days and see, hey, so this day I wasn't feeling great, this day I was doing yada, 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 whatever, and I can fix that. So first one is read my Bible daily. Second is read at least 15 books this year. I honestly may exceed that. I usually do, but granted, being with Lily, having Lily, my reading has kind of gone down. And that's not her fault. That's not my fault. Honestly, that's just life. I got a messenger bag that I am going to be taking to the library. And I have already gotten some books, actually. I went today, grabbed some books. I love the library. If you have a library near you, which most people do, take advantage of it. Ours is free here where we live, but I know that a lot of them are like maybe $5 for forever, for 10 years or something like that. So if I were you, just do it. Like, it's a great tool, great resource to have. Just have the library. It's also really fun if you have kids. I know a lot of places do like storybook readings throughout the year. Obviously, I don't really know because she's little and not really into reading books yet, but she will be. But yes, 15 books in this year. That's my main goal for my personal goals. My health goals. First one in health is to exercise, do some type of activity daily. I know people are like, daily, you should take breaks and everything. I'm not just talking about getting my weights and lifting them, which I love. I love lifting weights. I'm not a big runner. I'm not a big cardio person and completely at all, really. Running, man, I just don't like running. I never did. But I want to exercise. I'm going to do some yoga, like intentional activity every single day. My nutrition, I really, really, really need to get into the practice of making my own food again. Instead of doing like these small little meals, like little like pre-ready meal kind of things or like frozen food type of things. It was just easy for a while, especially like after postpartum, having Lily. It's just been so easy. I need to get out of that and go to like my more fresh, wholesome foods that I used to eat way more. I'm just not eating as healthfully for my body. I can feel it. I can feel that I just feel gluggy and icky, and just very down in my whole health sometimes, and it's usually because of the things that I eat the day before, the day after, or whatever. So nutrition, we're focusing in on, as well as water intake. I used to drink it so much, especially whenever I was pregnant. I was crazy. I would have almost a gallon a day. I'm losing so much because I'm breastfeeding that I just really need to like focus in, get my like water back on track because I haven't done it great. Okay, third category, marriage. I just had a baby. I've said it a billion times. Well, I didn't just have a baby. She's 5 months old now. That being said, I haven't had a lot of chance and a lot of time to like work on our marriage as much. not as much as we used to. I mean, we have another human being in the house, and so it's been way more complicated, a little bit more tough to really work on our intimacy and our connection. So my daughter is now in her own room because she took herself away from the bassinet. She sleeps amazing. Well, she sleeps better. I mean, she's still a baby. She still wakes up a few times in the night. I still go and get her. We pat, we cuddle, we whatever, and then she's back down. It's very sad, and I, as mama, have cried multiple times because that's just a connection that I was like, well, what if we lose that connection? Especially if you are a mom that has a baby beside you. It's just, even though it's hard, I'm not gonna say it's not hard, it's sweet and it's intimate with you and the baby. But that has left little for me and my husband to really connect and be together by ourselves, just by ourselves, talking and cuddling. I'm exhausted whenever she was beside me because she was constantly whining or crying. It got to the point where she was like awake every hour and she hated the bassinet. She learned to roll over, and that day, my goodness, goodbye. She was in the bassinet rolling over constantly, and I'm like, you're gonna flip out of this thing. And so we moved her, and we have definitely had some more time to be together, as in like talking. We don't have to whisper. It's been fantastic. We have our own time together at night, and that has been amazing. That being said, I still need to work on it. Everyone needs to work on their marriage. No matter how amazing your marriage is, it constantly needs to be built up. You need to build each other up. You need to be completely and totally, like I said earlier, reading my Bible in the Word. That's actually where I want to start. I want to start with marriage in the Word. Us being Jesus' bride, we connect that and put that together with my marriage with Mark. I want to really dig into his love languages versus my love languages, because to be honest, they are wildly different. I want us to have better communication. That's number 2 for marriage. And I think that's pretty self-explanatory. Everyone needs better communication pretty much at everything. I am starving, so I'm gonna finish eating my salad and then I'll continue to talk with you. Back to the whole 2022 goals. I have definitely decided, at least, that I'm going to continue the YouTube channel. I had a goal in my mind of just getting a few videos out, just seeing how I like it. If I like producing some content, like if I find it fun, if I find the editing aspect of it fun, and I do. It has been way fun for me to edit and do all that part. I will say, I like the editing and I like the actually creativity of making the video and giving it these fun little anecdotes in the video itself, versus actually filming myself. I find myself really awkward to watch, but I feel like everyone probably finds themselves awkward to watch. And I know for a fact that I like the editing better than making the videos themselves. Those are my 2022 goals. I may share, or may have Mark sit down with me and share his goals, which I know he's written them down, or at least thought of them. And I think it'd be a cute little video, a little Mark and Michaela thing. And that being said, I am going to de-decorate my house now. Since we got back from Louisiana, I've been dying to take down my decorations, but my mom and dad were here, and so it's just a little bit more complicated with people in and out, but it is time to get the house back in order. I am excited to go ahead and reorganize my life, basically, because we got a ton of stuff for Christmas, and I need to declutter, and that's probably gonna be a whole nother video because I'm just taking down all the decorations today, but it's gonna be a whole nother video of decluttering all my stuff and probably all the Lily stuff. But that is all I have for this today. I'm going to get de-decorating and taking out all these decorations. I don't know if you can even see the ones up here, but it's time. I'm ready for baby toys and no tree and no needles. Even though it's a fig tree, I feel like I'm always picking up like these, and it's probably the cat, honestly. More than anything, it's probably this cat that like just decides that she wants to climb up into the top of the tree. Thank you so much for joining me today. And as always, if you want to watch more videos like this, go ahead and subscribe. And if you don't want to miss any of my videos, click the little bell. Thank you so much for joining me today. See you next time. Bye.
So even before I get de-decorating, especially right here, these are games. And usually they go down here, but let me just, that is almost all games. Actually, no, it is. It's all games. So I have some organizing to do.
And that is the last of it. It's super dark in here. Fantastic. Well, that took a bit longer than I thought it would. Someone here is about ready actually to go to sleep. When I started this video, she was taking her second nap. But now it's time to go to bed. Say hi. Well, I'm glad you got to see someone that she was actually in a great mood. She's a little tired, but we are having a pretty great time. The only thing that we have left now is the tree. That's because we need to actually get a new box for it. The old box, it kicked the bucket. As you could tell, especially from my bookcase, I have a ton to organize. So that's probably gonna be the next video, or a couple videos after that, at least a video soon. That is it. Got nothing else for you. Sorry about it. As I said, I'm not a very big decorator. What you saw is pretty much what there was, except I think 2 things in the kitchen. But thank you so much for joining our... Ow! Oh, you getting tired and restless, I know. Okay, but that's all I got for you today. Thanks. See ya. Ow! Say bye. Say bye. Say bye. Do